album,
Oh.
Miller pick. Slippery When Wet, Bon Jovi's third studio album, released on August 18th of 1986. This is their breakout.
Absolutely.
Okay. Before this, there was their self-titled album, and then there was 7,800 Degrees Fahrenheit. Mm-hmm. Both had a modicum of success, a smattering, if you will. Then this album opens up the floodgates. This peaks at number 1 on the Billboard charts and is certified 12 times platinum.
12 times.
12 times.
Popularity does not equal
I'm
good.
pulling it up.
And it
Popular does not equal good, fucktard. But, that being said, this is a good album.
I know.
Our cast of characters. We've got John Bon Jovi on lead and backing vocals and rhythm guitar. The great Richie Sambora on guitar and backing vocals.
Wait.
Absolutely.
Lead and backing vocals?
Yes.
Son of a bitch,
It's
pick
called
one,
Studio
man.
Magic.
Bullshit.
Fuck off. The highly underrated Alec John Such on bass. Alex Such was a fucking criminally underrated bass player. Guy's awesome. Tico Torres, the crazy Cuban, on drums. Great drummer. Fantastic drummer, actually. And David Bryan. This is the album, I think this is the album where he stopped using his real name. I stopped using it too. David Rashbaum.
Okay.
It's a good Jewish boy.
Yes.
On keyboards. And the festivities open up with a song called Let It Rock. I'll let you guys go first.
Oh, okay. I thought this was the generic song, and I didn't like the opening to it.
Okay?
Oh, this is a way to start a fucking album. I mean, to just let it rock. This is a fucking anthem. A fucking anthem, this song. Fucking incredible.
I'm going to split the difference. I give this a meh.
Ah!
Bloated, overlong, bullshit keyboard intro knocks this down from being a good song.
No.
Cut that fucking keyboard intro down, and this is a banger. But as it sits, it can only get a meh.
Yeah, okay.
Number 2, everybody knows this song. You couldn't escape it.
Absolutely not.
You Give Love a Bad Name.
Yeah, it's a single everyone knows. It's good for nostalgia purposes, and that's about it.
What are you giving in the song a meh or a no or a yes?
No. What I mean is that when I hear the song, it takes me back to when I first heard the song, but not that I want to hear the song.
You didn't answer the question.
I'm indifferent to this.
So that's a meh.
Not a meh, indifferent.
Let him do his thing.
I have to listen to Bon Jovi every day in some way, shape, or form. Every day I hear a Bon Jovi song. I could go without listening to Bon Jovi.
Hold on one second. Yes, Doug, that was the black album. That was the
Black
album. That was the album cover with the black garbage bag.
Yes.
Yes, because
Absolutely.
the original, the original version, the record company said we can't put that out. People will be titillated because it's
Boobies.
It's titties. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm indifferent. What do you got, Jim?
This is
Bush.
the one thing that stands out in this song is not only, I mean, it's once again another fucking anthem, but the guitar solo in this. His guitar playing.
Richie's a great fucking guitar player.
Fucking God, yes.
Richie's a great fucking guitar player.
Absolutely.
I give this one a yes.
Yeah.
It's a hair metal anthem. I dare you to not fucking tap your foot or sing along to this bitch. I spent this part of my life, the mid-'80s, this is when I started listening to bands like Metallica and Slayer and and Merciful Fate at the time. And, this is when I started listening to that. I was starting to get into like much heavier stuff.
Yeah.
This shit still fucking bangs. Number 3. I know Bill hates this motherfucker.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ooh, excuse me.
This Living on a Prayer.
Living on a Prayer.
The second, now when I say second signal, I don't mean that's the order. It's just that the second, this is the sound of safe glam metal. No bite to it.
Lies. I mean, you can't listen to this song and just, like today, when you hear this song, just picture that video. Because this, I think, was this the first single, I think? This was the first video, I think.
First or second?
But, I mean, I'm going back in time listening to this fucking album and just being wowed. And this is like, what do they call them? A talk box? It's like the first time I heard one of them used. Since Peter Frampton, for Christ's sake.
Doug says Richie carried the band. I tell you what, the band carried John. The band carried John.
He did have a good vocal range.
He has a better voice than John. Richie always had a better voice than John.
You're not wrong.
But that's neither here nor there. Living on a Prayer, what I have for this one is it's overplayed, okay?
Yeah.
But it's still a great fucking song. And this is one of the first instances that you get. Hey, Python's here.
We just were talking about Motley Crue.
Yes, we were.
Hey, but
and the lost episode.
Python. Best Motley Crue album. Tell me what it is. Don't listen to these chuckleheads. Just tell me what it is.
Yeah, Python, what's your favorite Motley Crue record?
Not her favorite, the best.
No. God damn it. All right. This is like I was saying before Python interrupted me. This is like the first glimpse on this album that we get of how good of a bass player Alec is.
Yeah.
It's good shit. Number 4. Track number 4 is a song called Social Disease.
It's a good filler. It's almost like they needed something to throw on there, and they put this in there. It's a fun song as well.
This song is just loaded with cliches and is at a direct meh.
I agree. I give it a meh. It is loaded with cliches. And I know Bon Jovi was a very safe band.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there were horns in the song, too, as well.
Yeah. Though that's a Desmond. I think a lot of that had to do with Desmond Child. Because Desmond Child co-wrote a bunch of shit on this album. But Peyton says Dr. Feelgood.
See, she agrees with me.
And Girls, Girls, Girls is her favorite song.
All right.
Okay. Now, anyway, back to Social Disease. I'm going to throw him a bone.
Okay.
I'm going to throw Bill a bone here. If Aerosmith had written Social Disease, it would be sleazier.
Probably.
And they actually, if you go to Wikipedia, Bon Jovi actually mentions that Aerosmith could have had their hands all over this, but we got it.
It's a Desmond Child song.
Yeah. Aerosmith, is just a hit factory anyway. I mean,
Oh, for Christ's sake.
No, I mean, they have so many from, like, up until 9 Lives. I mean, solid albums. They gave them a gimme.
No. I miss you too. We miss you too, Peyton.
You too.
Yeah, you gotta come see us at the haunt come see us before the haunt. Goddamn. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, Peyton. All right, number 5 on the hit parade. Wanted Dead or Alive.
Right. The third single off the album, half a ballad, and it foreshadows Bon Jovi's foray into country music.
When did they go country?
We went country. John Bon Jovi went country. like Hootie did too.
When?
When?
After It's My Life, he did a lot. He did country stuff.
Okay, but you're talking decades.
In the future, yeah, but foreshadowed it. He had his country roots already, and he was already slipping in boot shit.
Well, then what do you call the entire Blaze of Glory album?
Exactly, country.
That's
now,
not country.
It's not country.
anyway, but Blaze of Glory, which
It's
is
great.
which is a country movie.
No,
Took
it's a Western
they
movie.
took it-
It's not a country movie.
Took inspiration
It's
from
a
Wanted
fucking-
Dead or Alive.
It's a fucking Western.
A country and Western, yeah.
No!
You can't have country without Western.
He's trying to justify shitting on this album any way he can.
He is. Absolutely.
And I will continue.
Now, when you were talking about Sambora, this is where his backing vocals really stand out in this song.
Well, later on in albums to come, it really
Yeah,
shows it.
But this
shows
is the
itself.
first time when you actually like, holy shit.
Yeah. All right. Now we're on to side 2.
Mm-hmm.
Opens up with a banger. Raise your hands.
Finally, a good song. The whole album should have been like this. The whole album. One song. They finally did something that I really do enjoy, and it was like it's like going through a swamp, to get to an apple tree.
The only reason he likes this because it was in Spaceballs.
Well, yeah, you know what? You hear this song and you just picture Barf standing there with the food, dancing.
Yeah, but it's a great song. They could have had any song in that scene. But they happen to have this song, and it's a great song. This is the one song of Bon Jovi's that I can tolerate.
This is my favorite song on the album, and this was one of those that you didn't hear unless you bought the tape. And you flip over to side 2, and this fucking thing hits you right in the face. I think it's one of their fastest songs.
Yeah, it's an up tempo job.
Yeah.
But it's a good song.
It is.
It's a good song. I can't argue. I can't argue. And at least the fucking curmudgeonly bastard found something he liked.
Who?
You.
Curmudgeonly.
Curmudgeonly.
You're turning into me.
I look. It's been long established what I think about Jovi. This should be news to nobody.
Well, it's long established what I think of Pink Floyd and Led Zeppelin, and Dickhead over here did that to me both times.
Why does this always go on you?
I don't know.
It's long established I don't fucking like sea shanties, and you did that to me too.
Oh, there's more coming.
You know what though? You know what? We finally found our cosplay. We know who Rick is.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, number 2, track number 2 on the side is Without Love.
God, another half ballad. It's just a meh.
It's called a power ballad.
Half ballad.
There's nothing powerful about this.
You don't think so?
No.
Ah.
This is a meh for me as well. It's a generic Desmond Child song. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's generic fucking Desmond Child. Period.
He just did this to you.
No, I scratched my neck.
They fungu, eh?
Fungu.
Anyway, number 3 on the side is I'd Die For You.
Another one. It's generic. Meh. Ugh.
But it's so good.
No.
No.
Oh,
I agree with him on this one. It's just generic and meh.
Yeah.
This one, it reminds me of a slowed down. They took Runaway, which is one of my favorite Bon Jovi songs, off the first record, and slowed it down. The guitar riff is very similar to Runaway. The feel is very similar to Runaway, musically. I wasn't.
No, and that's what I have down here too. There's a scorching solo in the middle of this song. It's absolutely phenomenal. I think.
It's not bad. It's not Richie's best work though. Number 4 is another song you couldn't fucking escape. I was approached to do this in an air band competition in like fucking 6th grade. Never Say Goodbye. I was approached to do it in an air band competition. I'm like, nah, we're not going to do that. Me, Skinny, and Craig Conklin ended up doing Fight for Your Right to Party by the Beastie
God.
Boys instead.
Oh my.
Well,
But Never Say Goodbye. What do you got, Bill?
we finally got the ballad, the prom song. This is lower than a meh. It is a bleh.
You're a dick. It's almost like they sat down and said, let's write a song that they're going to play at every fucking high school and middle school dance for the next couple of years.
Let's write a ballad with every fucking cliche we can think of.
Yes.
And that's exactly what we got.
But I enjoy the song.
I love this fucking song.
When it comes to ballady prom songs, I'll take Firehouse any day.
Hey, listen, Mush. When it comes to stuff that got me laid in high school, I'll take Bon Jovi.
That's what I'm gonna. That's another thing. I mean,
Knowing how to play this shit on guitar it fucking paid off, man.
But I don't do it for the girls.
I never said I didn't do it for the girls. I said I don't do it for the money.
you know this was on everybody's mixtape back in the day.
Oh yeah,
You give to the girlfriend or whatever.
yeah,
Like that. Yeah.
But no, knowing how to play this shit on guitar fucking paid dividends.
I still have most of my mixtapes, and I can tell you right now, I don't think I've ever put this shit on it.
No, mixtapes that not for yourself.
I never gave out mixtapes.
What?
The people that I dated didn't like music, I swear.
Did you have this album?
No.
Anyway.
And I still don't.
Anyway, the album ends with a song called Wild in the Streets.
For a song called Wild in the Streets, it has absolutely no heart to this song. It is another meh.
Lyrically, it does.
Hey,
No.
come on.
No.
Piano in this is great. Well, the synth piano. But this another fucking good song on this album.
I got to agree with Miller. It's a
You
good
can
song.
agree. I had to give my honest opinion. I gave my honest opinion of every song in my own head.
Okay, fair enough. All right, what do you give it out of 10?
Final thoughts.
Final thought.
This was a chore to listen to.
You got.
I have no idea how this became as popular as it was. It is schmaltzy and generic, and it is very fitting that the album cover was a trash bag, because this is trash. But I give it a generous 6. A generous
You can't.
6.
You're gonna call it trash and give it a 6
Because musically, it is not terrible. I just cannot stand it. So I'm giving it a generous 6, because if this was me giving it, it's a fucking 0. It's a fucking 0. But actually, maybe a 1 for the one song I like. But because I understand its cultural impact and how shit like this spawned Blaze of Glory, a generous 6. Even I'm not that much of an asshole.
I am. Doug likes the generous 6. Doug likes the generous 6. All right, Bill. Jim, what do you what do you got?
I got. This was the first tape I have ever gotten, and I want to say I got.
Wait, hang on. How many first fucking tapes has this guy
This is
got?
the one. No. This is the one. I got this.
This is like the 7th first tape
No,
you
it's
ever got.
not. It is not.
Bill?
You know what? I think he clarifies first, like maybe first as a gift, first as like with first birthday money, first that he bought himself, first he bought with a parent, first he had it with the sticker
No,
on.
no,
I know my first 2 CDs.
You have
You
qualified.
can't have first 2.
No,
you can't have a first 2.
Yes, you can. Columbia House, I got 2 at the same time.
Oh, you owe them money then.
Yeah, you've done the. Oh, this was my first.
Shut up!
CD
I never
ever
did. This was.
Yes.
I got this.
Has he?
No.
That is one of the phrases.
Where's the replay flag? We need to recheck this. We can go back into the archives.
There's a lot of. You said it a lot of times.
A lot of fucking times,
No.
buddy.
Now, I got this for my 12th birthday, and I think I got.
Hey, Doug even says it. Miller's first tape again.
Shut up! You're just agreeing with these tools. This was the. If I said fuck
The penultimate first tape.
The last but one tape. The first but one tape.
Anyway, for my 12th birthday, and I think I got a Walkman at the same time so I could listen to the goddamn thing. But this, like I said, being able to listen to this album after seeing videos, you're like, "Oh," and I can't be, they got me a fucking tape. This is a 10.
Okay.
The first but one tape.
I don't remember saying it before.
You didn't get your first tape until you were 12 years old.
Yeah.
Dude, by the time I was 12, I was probably in triple digits.
No.
I can't remember.
Between vinyl and cassettes, by the time I was 12, I was probably into triple digits.
I didn't go bonkers buying shit until CDs came out. Then I went,
Oh, dude.
oh, yeah.
Oh, dude. I fucking, he can attest to it, man. I had racks that would hold 90, okay? I had these wooden racks that held 90 cassettes. And I had fucking 6 or 7 of them full.
Jeez.
Yeah. I was like him. I was a completionist.
Yeah, and see, now I can remember my first record was Pac-Man Fever.
Yes.
That I remember. Cause, yeah.
My first record, I got it for Christmas. My first record was Black Sabbath Sabotage.
Oh, my.
My first CD, I know was David Lee Roth, the one with the devil. Oh, Christ. That had a devil on the cover.
You don't remember your first CD.
No,
How
I know
dare
I
you.
can see it. It's black David Lee
can see
Roth,
it.
but it has the devil on the cover. I can't remember.
I don't know.
A Little Late Enough.
Oh, yeah.
A Little Late Enough was my first CD.
Okay.
Because I finally bought a CD player.
My first CD was Metallica's Black Album.
Mine was, they both came at the same time.
Oh, Jesus, with the Columbia.
Yes.
I still owe Columbia House money.
Faith No More Epic and Ministry Psalm 69.
One good, one trash. Anyway, yes, Doug, I fucking
Yeah,
Galaxy, of
Sound,
Sound.
baby, yeah.
I miss that place.
Absolutely.
All right.
They're in
Jim Thorpe.
Jim
Yeah,
Thorpe now.
I don't go to Jim Thorpe. I
I
avoid that place like
I
the
bought
fucking
a fucking
plague.
CD tower there that was this fucking tall that rotated. Oh, my God.
Yeah, fuck Jim Thorpe. Anyway, I give the album an 8.
Good.
Their Bon Jovi is one New Jersey export I can get behind. Knowing, and like I said earlier, knowing how to play this stuff had its fucking perks. It had its perks. That's all I can say.
See, you didn't play this stuff.
I didn't really.
He didn't play guitar at that time.
Yeah. I was going to church 4 fucking times or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
You don't have time for extracurriculars when you're doing nothing but reading the Bible.
And then he met me.
Yeah. Then what Bible?
Oh.
Right.